I do feel a bit silly talking about this kind of subject while playing in a Minecraft video behind me, but I think it's really important to remember those things in life. Um, it's a hard subject, especially for me, because I think I take a bit everything too personally in life, but this subject is really important for me. It's about changing for other people. Um, I think most of you who will eventually watch this video, or maybe it's gonna pop up in your, I don't know, but I think somewhat or some when in life you changed for someone. Not, it could be for anything, for a person, for something, for anything in life that you changed for. I could, I want meant to debate on it. Was it really worth it? Do you think change is a good thing for teenagers at school? When we go back a few years prior, I was bullied and picked on almost every day of my life. And I didn't really do anything. It's the point of being bullied. Most of the time, you don't do anything and you get bullied. Either for what I listen to, what I watch, the way I dress, the way I talk. It could be for anything, and I got bullied for like 3 years. It was really hard. And those kind of things really breaks your confidence. And you're like at the lowest point of your life. And you're like, damn, I want to be like them. I want to be like him. I want to be like her. And I changed. I really changed the way I looked, the way I talked, the way I was presenting myself. I changed a lot. I wasn't the same kid as I was before. And for a lot of people, it's for not good reason. Yes, there are some people who changed for the good part, like to be someone better, to be more respectful, to be brilliant nowadays, and that's great. And I don't want to generalize, but for the most part, people changed for bad reason. They changed to be accepted from certain people. And like I said, a few years prior, I was with like a bunch of nerds, and I was a nerd myself, and I wish I still was. But as my values, I prioritize quality over quantity when I think about friends. I had so less, but it was so good. It was genuine. It was a good friendship. They could listen to me for hours and not even judge. Home and I spoke and called them, they wouldn't be judging. They would have just welcomed me back home. Say, yo, what's up, Skydex? It's been, I don't know, 2 hours, but I still miss you. Let's play some Minecraft, let's play some Roblox, let's play some Fortnite, I don't know. But it was such a good time. And I don't think I could put this as nostalgia because I made it be a memory myself. What I mean by this is I changed for other people. I wanted to be like other people, and I did become another guy that I don't want me to be. Yes, because of this, I met new people, new friends, and some of them are still my best friend nowadays, and I'm glad. But I still feel there's like an empty space somewhere in my head who actually want to be like I was before. The little kid that I was before with a low, not even low confidence. I just didn't care about confidence. I was who I wanted to be. I just woke up in the morning, looked myself in the mirror, and I said, oh, let's fucking go to school. I don't care about anybody who says otherwise. Get good grades, get home, play video games, do my homework, be with my parents, go to sleep, repeat this. This for me was a good life. And it changed. It changed so bad. So yes, after some time, I became the cool kid, the popular kid that everyone fucking fears of. I don't fucking know what people mean by this, but they actually tell me I'm scary, but I don't know. Um, but when I talk with my friend group nowadays, well, most of them, I need to have a, like, I don't know, just like I cannot be myself. I cannot like talk about what I like, what I watch, what I listen to. Feels like I could be judged by anything I do or I don't do. There's like norms, how to dress, how to be, how to talk to someone. If I dress a certain way, I could be judged, and that builds up inside of you. It's a strange feeling where you don't feel like you're yourself. You're like in a prison where you have to be someone and you have to do this and you have to do that. It's like you have to meet a quota of some things that you have to be in life, but you don't want to be. Feels like you're in a cell, like you cannot do some things in life. And of course they are loves. You can do anything in life. But I don't know. It's sad that I think that nowadays there's a lot of things that have changed. The way I look, the way I talk, and I'm just not the same. And sometimes in life it's important to grow up of that small shell that you were before. But the important question is, what is the next shell you're gonna pick? Is it gonna be the shell that you're not, that doesn't fit you? Or the shell that makes you feel like home? Feel like you're secure? Feel like you're on top? I'm not talking about being better than anyone. No. Just that you're like in an all-time high confidence about yourself, about what you think, what you wanna be, who you wanna be with. And nowadays, when I look, people being judgy about other things, like what people look like or how they dress, how they talk. And I know I do sometimes do this myself. It's a bit hypocrite of myself saying this to you, but I don't think inside of me I'm judging them. I think I just want to be part of the group, like just fit in the group. I don't want to say, oh, don't judge them, guys, because in the end, I'm scared of being judged myself. It's like a PTSD of getting bullied at the start of your life. You feel like you can be bullied back anytime with those people. You don't feel confident with those people. You don't feel like you could say anything because you're scared of not getting nothing back in results, being rejected. And I did this too. When I became someone else, I rejected those quality friends I had. And I started to talk to them in secret. The things I used to do at the time, the things I used to listen to, the things I used to do just in general, the thing I watched before. I don't really talk about this with my friends. I just watch them in secret. And that's when I know it's bad. To feel this way, to feel this kind of, to keep the secret inside of you that's like you're not where you want to be, you're not with the people you want to be. It's hard, and I really wish that just one day I could just go sit back at this dining table with my old friends and just talked about them, just about Minecraft, about life in general. Oh, how are you doing at school nowadays? Do you have good grades? How's your family? How's your brother? How's your sister? I don't know. Just having one final chat. Feels like on the outside I'm someone else. In the inside I'm just keeping in the inside when I keeping in. Like I don't really show what I really want to. I don't really show what I'm like. And I will never, probably, and that's the sad part. for the most part, I think a lot of people can relate to most of what I just said. And I hope. And if you do, please just try to go back if you can. It's not too late. It's never too late. Don't throw away your high school year or your middle school years for some people who will eventually forget you. For the most part, like I said, it's not everyone. It's not every situation, but in the most part. Don't ever forget what you are, what you're worth, where you came from, where you're going. It's about yourself, what you think. Where do you want to be later on? Who do you want to be with? It's up to you and no one else. No one should be choosing what you want to be or who you want to be with in your life besides yourself. And you probably heard this 1,000 times what I just said, like for the past 5-10 minutes. You probably heard this so many times. But I feel like we forget those things. I feel like we don't remember this. We kind of just forget it. Most of the time, we don't even care. We don't even think about it. We're just living life as it is and just go day by day, surviving in this kind of world that we don't really know. We're exploring things. We're trying to fit in the right group. But really, fit in the right group. Not the best group for the school, the right group for you. And of course, it's more easy to say than to do. Of course it is. But sometimes just to sit back down and chill out and be like, whoa, what can I do? What am I doing? Is it really worth it? Am I gonna be accepted? What am I doing? It's important, guys. And I'm just like a random 16-year-old playing Minecraft and just telling you this. But I've experienced it. And I felt it in my core. I don't know. It's just been like sitting in my head for weeks and months. I just don't know how to say it and who to say it. So even if like no one's really like watching this video, I'm just explaining some things I think we sometimes forget too much too quickly. Don't change. And if you change for the good part of yourself. Change for good reason. Change to be better. Not better for other people. Better for yourself. Be the best version of you. Not the best version of other people or the version that other people want you to be. We don't care about this. Fuck them. The only people who you should care about is your close friend and yourself. Don't forget this, guys. It's really important in life. It's gonna follow you along for the most of your life if you don't listen to this.